I just got back from the trip that completely flipped my expectations. 2 weeks tearing through Australia's golden coastlines and buzzing cities, then hopping straight across the Tasman to New Zealand, and what I uncovered there left me speechless. Guys, if you've ever lain awake at night staring at your retirement balance wondering, will this actually last? Or scroll dream retirement videos thinking about moving overseas, you need to watch every second of this. Because the country everyone calls the retirement winner isn't the one that shocked me the most. But wait, before we begin, please subscribe to ensure that you never miss out on any of my essential stuff. Comment, "I subscribe" below, and I will personally welcome you to our community. With that said, let's break down the 5 biggest truths I discovered, starting with the one that hit first and hardest. Number 5, the cost of everyday living that nobody warns retirees about. Australia feels like pure paradise when you're sipping flat whites in Sydney with the harbour bridge sparkling behind you. But then your wallet screams. According to the latest 2025 Numbeo data, Sydney rents and groceries run 18 to 20% higher than Auckland. Housing, energy bills, even a simple meal out, everything adds up faster. I met Margaret, 68, a retired nurse who spent 35 years on her feet in Melbourne hospitals, saving every spare cent into super. She thought she had it made. Then an inheritance from her mom pushed her just over the asset test. Boom! Her age pension got slashed overnight. Suddenly she's skipping taxis to the shops, and her knees burn like hot knives after every single trip. She canceled the family cruise she promised her grandkids. I sat with her over coffee and felt her stress in my own chest, that quiet fear of running out of money when you're supposed to be enjoying life. But here's where things flipped. I landed in Auckland, and the numbers told a different story. New Zealand's overall living costs sit 14 to 18% lower overall. Groceries, utilities, even some rents feel gentler on the budget. I ran the exact same weekly shop list in both countries and saved real money without changing a thing. If you've ever felt that grocery bill anxiety creeping in like it did for Margaret, here's your first safe move right now. Open Numbeo on your phone tonight. Plug in your current city versus Auckland or Christchurch and see the difference in 5 minutes. It costs nothing and might save you thousands a year. That's when I started digging deeper into the systems themselves. Number 4, the pension rules that make or break your freedom. Australia's age pension kicks in around age 67, and it's heavily means tested. Too much income or assets, and it disappears completely. Meanwhile, New Zealand's NZ Super starts at 65, and it's universal. No asset test, no income test for most people. You keep every extra dollar you earn or save. The 2025 NZER Retirement Commission report confirms New Zealand actually delivers higher average retirement incomes when measured against working-age wages. It's simple, it's fair, and it removes that constant fear of penalties. I felt the weight lift just hearing about it. Then I met Robert, 71, a former tradesman in Brisbane. Solid super balance after 40 years of hard yakka, right? Wrong. Medical bills and the means test wiped his full pension eligibility. Now he's back working part-time with bad hips just to cover groceries. I watched him wince every time he stood up and my stomach dropped. That's the Australian system in action. Great for building wealth if you're lucky, punishing if life throws you a curveball. But then I crossed over and met Tom. Tom is 72, a retired builder living just outside Queenstown. Never stacked a massive nest egg like the Aussies do. His turning point came at 70 when he needed knee replacement surgery. In Australia, that would have wiped him out financially. Instead, NZ Super Plus local community support kept him on his feet. I watched him hike those emerald green trails with his grandkids, the crisp mountain air making his cheeks glow, laughing so loud it echoed off the peaks. He told me, "Mate, I never chased huge super, but I'm not stressing every fortnight." That universal safety net gave him freedom Australia's system couldn't match for someone like him. That's when things got really interesting. Number 3, the happiness factor no travel blog ever mentions. Everyone assumes Australia's compulsory 12% super makes you richer and therefore happier. And for the top earners, it does build serious wealth. But the Mercer CFA Institute Global Pension Index 2025 gave Australia 77.6, a solid B+, while New Zealand scored 70.4, a B. On paper, Australia wins. Yet a 2023 study in the Journal of Risk and Financial Management tracked thousands of retirees on both sides of the Tasman and found New Zealand seniors reporting 88% above average life satisfaction compared to just 83% in Australia. The researchers pointed straight at the fairer pension system and better equity. New Zealand reduces income inequality in retirement, while Australia often carries working life gaps straight into your golden years. Tom wasn't just surviving, he was thriving. Higher joy on less cash. That surprise actually stopped me in my tracks. Number 2, healthcare and the daily realities that matter most. Recent surveys show 26% of Kiwi seniors still delay doctor visits because costs creep up despite the universal pension. Australia's Medicare feels quicker for some, but super gaps leave plenty of retirees scrambling too. I met Elena, 69, a grandmother in Auckland, widowed, living on NZ Super alone. Her hip surgery wait list stretched 9 months, but because the pension is universal, she didn't lose income while waiting. Community support let her recover at home, surrounded by family. 6 months later, I saw her dancing at her granddaughter's wedding, slow but smiling bigger than anyone. That picture of relief is something I'll never forget. Yet here's the migration bomb that shocked me most. Number 1. Record numbers of Kiwis are still pouring into Australia. In 2024 to 2025, more than 58% of all New Zealand citizens who left headed straight across the ditch, chasing higher wages and better job markets. Why? Because even with the universal pension, the overall economy and salaries lag. Australia offers more growth opportunities right now, but they're leaving behind the equity and simplicity that NZ Super provides. And now, the hidden danger nobody talks about on holiday snaps. New Zealand Super already costs 5.1% of GDP, and the projections say it climbs to 8% by 2065 as our population ages. Australia's total pension spending, thanks to that compulsory super pre-funding, is trending down toward just 2%. That universal safety net I loved in Tom's story? Experts are already warning it's fantastic for today's retirees, but potentially terrible for younger generations because the bill is coming. Both countries also face aged care shortages. New Zealand is missing thousands of beds by 2033. Australia has long wait lists too. The paradise I fell in love with has cracks underneath. So what do you actually do if you're watching this thinking, that could be my future in 10 or 20 years? Here are 3 zero-risk moves you can take tonight. First, open your Super or Kiwi Saver app and bump your voluntary contributions by just 3 to 5%. That tiny change compounds like crazy. Run the numbers on any free calculator and you'll sleep better immediately. Second, check the Trans-Tasman portability rules so your savings can travel with you if you ever move. Third, if you're comparing countries, use free tools like Numbeo for real-time cost snapshots and talk to a financial advisor about a hybrid plan that blends the best of both systems. Look, I went expecting Australia to blow New Zealand away with its beaches, its super wealth machine, and its sunny lifestyle. The beaches were incredible. The salty air on Bondi, the endless blue skies. But New Zealand shocked me with simpler living, real happiness data, a fairer safety net, and that slower pace where retirees actually smile bigger. The crisp Queenstown wind felt like freedom after Sydney's hustle. The lesson I brought home? No country is perfect. Australia builds wealth engines. New Zealand delivers fairness and joy right now. The real winner is you if you stop waiting and start building your own bulletproof plan today. Comment below. Would you chase Australia's wealth despite risks? Bet on New Zealand's happiness or plan a hybrid retirement? Share your choice and one reason why. I'll read every comment and pin the most honest stories. If this video resonated, like, subscribe, and share it with someone concerned about their future. They need this too. I'll see you tomorrow. Turn on notifications to catch the next video. Stay smart, stay prepared, protect your future.